don't see that you logged on.
Is it what?
I don't even see you on the BLERDY, your Instagram page.
You just sent me something.
And you click onto the live.
Click onto your live.
Yeah.
I'm on your page right now. Oh, here it is. Okay.
You on the BLERDY, your Instagram page.
Y'all see me? You don't see me.
Can you click onto the live? Yeah.
How do I get on?
Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I see you.
Inbox.
You got a notification.
I see it. Oh wait. There you go.
You should got a notification.
So when I click on it says, yeah. Maybe I can't do it on the I saw the notification pop up and it went away. Hold on. Okay, I'm in here. Send the invite. And I'm supposed to get it, right?
Yeah.
But see, the thing is, when it pops up, I can't see my invites. That's weird.
Are you on your phone or your computer?
I'm on my computer.
Just do it from your phone.
All right, send it again.
Yeah. Yeah. Sent it. Are you on your phone or your computer? Just do it from your phone.
All right, yeah, we're going to do it from the phone because I don't see it coming through now.
I sent it.
Yeah, it's not coming through. But you know, yeah, I'm about to get on my phone now. I just got to plug it in the charger real quick. Oh. Dang, I wanted to stream. Well, I guess I still can because I can pull it up right here. Yeah, I guess you got to do it on your phone. Let's see. Man, this
Not even on your phone?
in my computer. Good. Can you see me?
Alright.
How's it going?
It's going good, man. About time.
I know, right? You know, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. We gotta, you know, take time out to get things done. So I took the time out to do this, and you got my time, man.
Alright.
Oh, snap. I'm trying to get. Yeah, I'm trying to get there.
It's going good, man.
Yeah, it's going good.
About time.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Oh, let me turn this down.
You know, it's a lot going on. We got.
I got you live streaming on my channel too. So
Now you need to.
Oh.
Your camera.
So I need to switch it. It needs to be like this.
Yes.
Well, see, it's on the charger. Hold on. It's on the charger, so we're gonna have to do it like this then. There we go.
Alright.
I got you. But yeah, man. What we got going? What we got going on? As everybody, this is Garrzann, everybody. Here. Doing what I can.
First question somebody asked me was like, who is Garrzann? How did he come up with his name? Did his daddy name him that?
Kinda. That is my name. It's actually it's like my name smushed together. Like you smush your name together to just.
So first and last name?
Yeah. First and last name smushed together. That's all it is.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope. And I'm like, damn. I was like, maybe he think he Tarzan. Maybe he maybe Tarzan looking for a Jane. Is Tarzan looking for a Jane?
Tarzan
looking for.
Tarzan is definitely looking for Jane, but Jane is
hard to find.
Nah, she's just a little unreasonable at the moment.
Ooh. Okay. All right. Before we go to the unreasonable, let me write that down. We got to double back to that.
You got to double back to that.
Unreasonable.
Unreasonable.
Oh, all right. Y'all who's watching, all right. Let's take a step back. First and foremost, I'm going to thank everybody for joining the show. My name is King Justin. I got my special guest tonight is Garrzann, and this is the BLERDY Cocktails and Conversation dating game.
Oh, I gotta go grab mine in a second.
Pretty much, I invite people on to speak for an hour on their experiences of dating and try to find them a specific love match. You know, so. Since it's cocktails and conversation, what cocktail are you drinking?
You know, I'm about to go grab me some. I'm not a big drinker. No, I'm not a big drinker at all. I'm trying to make sure this stands up straight.
So are you a tuka?
I smoke a little bit. No cigarettes. Just the straight God's green earth. That's all I do. So.
Okay.
Yeah, just keeping it in that bag right there. But yeah, drinking it's part of the reason why I'm still single is drinking. I can't have a woman that drinks frequently or even oftenly. My mother doesn't drink. I've I have family members that do drink, but my mother doesn't drink, and that's what I prefer.
Okay. So is your family religious or?
Yeah, my family's definitely religious, but you know, they're family, so you know, you just kind of have to take what you get.
True. All right, so you're not really a drinker, but you're a smoker. All right, so what is, and you said that one of the reasons why you're still single because you don't like women that drink too much. So what is drinking too much? Once a week? Once every other week?
Drinking too much is you need to drink to be somebody else, and to cope. You need to if you need to drink in order to be a person that you wish you could be when you were sober. That's drinking too much.
Okay.
That's drinking too much. But you know, if you can drink, handle yourself well, you know, not drink too much, know your limit, not even really like drinking. I don't even like the taste of alcohol. I don't know about y'all. Alcohol tastes horrible. That's why everybody tries to douse it down with something. So why are we even drinking it? Just drink the juice if it tastes bad. Why are you drinking if it tastes bad? But you know, people want that effect. They want that feeling, that euphoric feeling. It's kind of like when you smoke, but smoking doesn't come with all that other bullshit.
Okay.
So,
all right.
Yeah.
So in that case, describe your ideal match, your ideal woman. Age, ethnicity, weight.
Hold on, I gotta put on the shades. She said, "Okay, go ahead."
Describe your ideal girl. Describe your ideal woman.
Whew, that's gonna be a long list. Ideal woman is she's going to possess the qualities of a mother. Make sure these are straight and don't look crooked. She's definitely going to possess the ability to please a man, listen and understand what a man goes through his daily life, and know how to, you know, when he gets home, suppress all of those other pressures that are out there. Like, I shouldn't have to come home battling you or telling this, telling that, speaking like I'm in a competition with you. We're on the same team. So that's my ideal woman. She plays a team sport. She's a team player. She's smart, educated, just drive and gives me the ability to drive myself, you know, so that I can produce better and become a better man than I was the prior year or the years before that. So I'm about you know, progression. She has to be about that too. But that's just on the surface. That's just really on the surface level.
What about your type? Body type, height type, skin complexion type?
I mean, when you're with me, you can't be lazy. I work out. I go on walks. I go to the gym. I'm active. I coach a basketball team. Actually, 3 teams. We have 3 teams now. About to get 4. And I do that over the summer. So I'm working with the youth, working with the younger generations. So they always challenging me, thinking they can beat me, and they can't because I'm still nice. You know what I'm saying? I still got the hooping skill. You already know. But you know, just I stay active, and I like to stay active. I have to stay active, or I'm gonna leave you. If we're just sitting in the house watching Netflix all day and eating popcorn and getting fat, I'm gonna leave you. I'm not staying in that situation. I'm not stagnant, and you're not gonna force me to. So,
what if she stay in the house and do all that, but she's still skinny?
You said stay in the house.
What if she still watch TV, eat popcorn, but she's still skinny?
You're unhealthy. I don't
Uh,
deal with.
So you want a woman that works out or that's active, okay?
Somewhat
But what
active.
else?
She
What
don't
else?
gotta
Like,
do. Yeah, she don't gotta work out.
can she be dark skin, light skin, brown
She
skin?
can
Can
be
she
any
be Spanish,
complexion.
white?
That
Any
doesn't bother.
complexion.
That doesn't matter to me.
All right. Age range.
Um, got to be have some sense on your shoulders, but right now my age range it was 29 and up,
Okay.
but I've seen a lot of more mature young females out here. I've seen some very good candidates around the 24 range, so we'll start 24 and between 24 and 42.
42. All right. How old are you?
I'm 33.
33. You got any kids?
I'm Jesus age, no kids.
No kids. All right. Can they have kids?
They can have kids if they're taking care of them and they're not in no type of situation that I'm going to have to do anything, because that's like, no. They got to be good. They got to be either on their way out the door or you got them squared away. I don't have to worry about nothing, no babysitter, nothing. We're in our own world with that.
All right, so
I like kids. I definitely I'm good around kids. I'm able to, do chores around the house, I guess, and
so you don't mind playing stepdaddy role?
Play stepdaddy, yeah.
So you're just not going to actually have to financially really take care of these kids?
Oh yeah, no, I'm not.
All right, so
they're not claiming my taxes, so.
All right, their daddy can still be in the picture, though, right?
You said their dad can still be in the picture?
Yeah.
If he's a dad, if he's able to provide and to do that, if that's what the situation calls for. Now, I'm not going to say he can just walk up in the house and do whatever he wants to. No, there's going to be some ground, rules that come with that. But, in terms of seeing your son and taking him to the ball game or, making sure you get to school, by all means, hey, if that's what you want, if he's willing to do that and still wants to be a part of his kid's life, I'm not going to stop him from doing that.
All right, cool. So pretty much you don't have a type as long as they're 25 and older and they're not overweight and they very physically active and they can't have kids. Mm-hmm. All right, cool. All right. When was your last relationship?
You said they can have kids.
They can't have kids.
Not too many. The max 2.
All right.
The max 2.
All right. Your ideal woman, is she the example of your mother or she's told something different?
Ideal woman is definitely an example of my mother, but I had to lower my standards. No woman could be who my mother was. She's a superwoman, and she will always be. She not only was the breadwinner in the home, she not only was mid to high income, especially during that time. She was able to show a role that was, I'm not going to say she was superior or inferior, because I don't like those words. Those words don't go into a relationship. But she played her role as a woman in a relationship, making more than her husband and staying married to him, and allow him to make decisions and run the house to how he saw fit. So it wasn't about her financially what she made. I never knew how much she made growing up until I got older. I never knew how much my dad made growing up until I got older. That wasn't even part of nobody knows that as a kid, and that's not important. The importance is running the household so the kids can grow and be able to make something of themselves. Mm-hmm. So, my mother definitely is a rare breed that most women these days, if they're making over 6 figures or well into 6 figures, they're not dating or being with or having a husband for the period of time my mother had a husband for that was making significantly less. So, and still allowing him to be the man of the home and run the home the way it's supposed to be.
So
and
what I'm hearing
raise three successful kids. Yeah, go ahead.
So what I'm hearing is you saying a lot of women today that actually make more than their husbands be demasculating men, and they don't stay.
Women today, if they're making more than the man that they're dating, they're either leaving that man or they're treating him some type of way that isn't the way my mother treated my father. They're not.
Where do you see that at?
They're not. I see that in a lot of situations. Actually, I see that in a lot of my family situations with men they're married to. The man can't make the decision. If you're not, if she's making 150K and you're making 25K, 30K, today's standards, you're not making the decisions in that home. You're not deciding when the air conditioning goes on and off. You're not deciding when the lights go on and off because you're not paying the bill. She's paying the mortgage, the light bill. She's paying the phone bill. She's paying all of that. What decisions you think a husband of today's age or a boyfriend of today's age is going to have in that relationship? Not much. My dad had it all. Okay.
All right. So is there income salary that you require your woman? Like she can't go past, or you ain't gonna date her?
Or I don't require a salary to date. I'm sorry. Yes, you do have to know how to get income. You do need to know how to do things, but there's no requirement that says you need to make this amount of money to date me. That's crazy.
So while we're on this topic, I have a dating game here. It's called BLERDY and Why, and I'm going to be asking questions from this actual dating game. It's a game that I created that I am selling. So if you go to shopblerdy.com, you can purchase this game that you can use as a tool to help you out with dating, because it has over 200 questions, impactful questions that you can use on these dates. So,
and it's a drinking game, but I'm smoking, so
I'm trying to smoke.
Yeah,
you can smoke.
Okay.
All right. So the first question I'm asking is: you prefer a modern relationship or a traditional relationship?
A little bit of both. I enjoy just being able to know that I can secure you as a woman. I can definitely take care of you. That I make more than enough to provide for a family. So, I built my career up so that where I can actually have time. So I can have the traditional relationship, or I can't. I either can have it or can't, because I can be at home. I work from home a lot. I can choose to work from home, and I can, because what's a modern? Put it this way: define modern relationship. What do you mean by that?
Well, modern is pretty much to me both people working in the home, both putting in, both parties are putting into the household kind of equally. And then the roles or the positions kind of adjust. One person might be given 70% at one time. The other person might be given 30%. And then it flip-flops, 60-40. Sometimes, once in a blue, the woman might have to take out the trash. And she do it with no problem. So to me, that's like more modern. Traditional to me is more role-based. Yeah, I play my position. A woman would just cook and clean and take care of the household. And a man come and go outside, get the bacon, kill the bacon, and bring it home for the woman to cook.
Kill the bacon. Okay, yeah. So like I said, either one can go for me. I leave the house to handle business, but I'm usually done within a few hours, and I'll come home. I work from home. I do my business here too, so I can do either. But she's definitely going to be working, because time is very concise.
So what type of business you in, since you in business?
Oh, currently I'm doing acquisitions. I acquire businesses that are already up and running, and then I build them up to a certain level, make them more money, and then sell them off. So I'm partnering with my brother in that. I also do other things. I do Medicare, so I'm a health agent, independent, so I could be working at any point in time. I can come home, I can make some calls, I can make anywhere from 600 to 6,000 a day with that. So it's a very lucrative business. Medicare is, and I'm working on a few other things too. So there's.
So you hustling.
I'm hustling. So she got to hustle too. That's all. I can't be around a non-hustler. That's crazy.
So do you want kids?
Of course, yeah. I want kids.
So I don't know how y'all both going to hustle all this and not be able to take care of the kids. Who's going to take care of the kids mostly? Who's going to be more responsible for that?
I got both my parents. My mom loves kids. I got family for days.
Oh, so you're dumping the kids off on family?
Of course.
Cool.
Of course. What do you mean?
Cool.
They want to see them. They need to. That's what does it take to raise a child? You can't always be the one around you. No, he needs to. His son needs to go stay with his grandma for a couple of days. Them go down there, especially over the summer. Oh yeah, you got to go over the summer. You got to figure out somewhere to go, camp somewhere, daycare, something.
So somebody asked, what is the definition of woman hustling for him? I guess that's they got to be working and bringing in money.
Well,
let me not answer the question for you. Go ahead,
a woman's hustle isn't to give to the man. Just say, here, this is yours. No, a woman's hustle is to provide a balance of security for her in case the man loses his situation. So like if I were to fumble the bag and everything just fail, that's where the woman's hustle comes into play. It's like, okay, babe, we got to rely on this just for like 4 months. That I'm gonna be back on my feet. You already know. She fucks with you. She got you. Oh, you good, babe? Don't even worry about it. That's what it should be. Now, if it's ever a time where the woman is hustling in order to cover him while he's still hustling too and still trying to get what he wants to do, it's going to be a battle of I say so. It's going to be it's like an authority battle at that point. You can't have that stranglehold because now you got two people who feel like they have a say so. It shouldn't be like that in a relationship.
Two alphas.
Yeah, you got two alphas in the building. So either I'm fucked up and you taking the ropes, or you're taking care of everything and I'm good and I'm straight and your bag is your bag, unless we got to dive into it maybe for a vacation, or maybe we want to go to the sports game, maybe we want to go to the wine cellar, just for extracurricular things, things that are both of us can enjoy. You know what I'm saying? So the bills are on me. I'm cool with taking care of the bills.
So you don't believe in no 50-50 relationship. You believe in, you taking care of all the bills.
It can be whatever. If she wants to pay some bills, pay a bill. Find one here. You want to pay a bill? Go right ahead, baby. But I ain't forcing you to. I had to pay my bills right now. I'm single now. I got to pay all the bills anyway. So
if they living with you, you're going to pay all the bills regardless.
I'm going to pay regardless. Now, if I'm paying and, there's definitely going to be stipulations with me paying every bill if you're living here. So that's always going to be the matter. If you can't, understand that, then go live with your mama. You know what I'm saying?
So you're just not going to help out with her kids, but you're going to be paying all the bills in the house.
Oh, if I'm paying all the bills in the house, I damn sure ain't helping out with them. You better find where the daycare center is. You better find where the medicine is when they get sick.
With her kids. Like if she come into the relationship with kids,
oh yeah,
you're paying all the bills in the house.
She's taking care of them kids 24/7. I am not seeing to nothing about it. I'm not even picking them up for school. Maybe once in a blue moon you might see me. Tell them a bedtime story, but it ain't gonna be nothing like that. I'm not gonna be not gonna be doing none of that. If I'm taking care of all the business. Now, if you paying half or paying the majority, which I don't even see that happening because I put bills in my name.
So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Get to a
or
question
my company's
on here.
name. So if I put in my
a couple?
Oh, go ahead.
Can a couple with very different values or beliefs still have a successful relationship?
No.
Oh, okay.
If you have a different belief system, it's going to be hard to have that relationship. That's
okay, because you said you don't have a type. You're kind of open to all ethnicities.
Yeah.
And that kind of, you just said no. So that kind of, if someone that's raised in a white household could potentially have a different possible.
That doesn't mean they have a different belief system.
What that means?
That means they were raised differently, which that can work. But if they have a different belief system, if I'm, like I said, I believe in getting, elevating, progression. If you're lazy and want to sit and watch Netflix all day, we're not going to work. So it's like, they do say opposites attract sometimes, but that's usually the reason why we see a lot of the issues that we see, because not every relationship, not every two people you see together are in a great relationship and are perfect. You know what I'm saying? Even if they act like it. And people, go ahead.
Yeah.
Nah, go ahead.
So you would date a Muslim woman, you would date a atheist, Jehovah's Witness.
Show me your ways. You know what I'm saying? Now, an atheist is different. If you don't believe in God, you don't believe in yourself. So I don't know if I can do an atheist. If you don't believe in yourself.
Catholic.
No, I can't do a Catholic. No, that's.
I
dated a Catholic.
I dated a Catholic. Beliefs.
I dated a Catholic. I've dated a Catholic, but I'm not into Catholic. I'm not into that. So don't try to bring that to me.
So your answer should have been no.
About
for you,
Catholics?
Different. No, for you. Different belief systems.
Oh, could they work out?
Yeah.
No, I said no. I was talking about being raised. Being raised, they could work out. Different belief systems, no, they can't work out.
Well, it's a dating question.
Yeah. Yeah. I said
so,
that right.
All right. So, have you ever considered a relationship with more than two people? If so, tell me
more than two people. You mean like they both know about me being
poly relationship, or you had a girlfriend, a side chick?
I mean, I definitely had side chicks, but they weren't like, I mean, they knew my girl, but they didn't like talk to each other. So,
but your girlfriend didn't know about them.
She knew, but it was. I was with you. Know. I was with her, so it was like she didn't just assume that I was still smashing her or I was smashing her. She just knew who she was. It was never.
And that's it. Okay.
It was never. That's who he over there doing this. Like, no, it's my friend. She's cool. And that's it. Like, it was never something I was trying to be like, oh yeah, hey, we all going to be in a relationship together, and we all can just be in it. That's the lamest shit ever.
Mm-hmm.
What type of simp are you? You want literally the two women to decide your fate, because that's literally what you're saying. Is you want these two women to decide your fate, because that's what's going to happen. They're going to team up against you, and it happens every time.
So, but you like having a side chick, though?
I mean, I'm not saying I like having it. Sometimes it just happens. But it's like...
When was your last relationship?
Last relationship? I didn't have a side in my last relationship. When I was younger, I did. But, when you get older, you kind of, shy away from them kind of behaviors. they're not really conducive to what you're doing. So, last relationship I was in for about 4.5 years, and I didn't have any side, I didn't cheat. I don't even believe in that. But it was it's a lot that happened in that one though. A lot.
So what happened? Who broke up with who?
I mean, I broke it off. I had to. Frustration, just not feeling the vibes anymore. It's like, this is getting old. We ain't really doing nothing. We ain't really going nowhere. So it was just, it wasn't it. It wasn't what I signed up for at all. And like I told you earlier, the drinking and it got to a point. DUIs. I don't want to be pulled. I don't want to be seen in the courthouse with you. Like, I don't want to be having to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning to take you to court for a DUI 3-4 times out the year. Like,
so you had to take her to court, or she got arrested for DUI?
She got arrested for DUI. She's slapped cops and almost got me arrested for some shit. I've been arrested for dumb shit, drunk shit. It's stupid. It's just dumb shit. It's just like, and it can sabotage anything. Luckily, I'm the person I am, and I ain't fucked up over it. You wouldn't even know that happened to me. A lot of shit has happened to me, and you wouldn't even know it. You'd be like, damn, we went through that.
All right, so if you don't mind sharing, what was the worst thing that you felt like happened to you that you actually was very surprised you bounced back from?
Oh, being locked up for 3 months at one period, fighting for my life, and fighting for literally the years of my life, 20 plus years of my life, for a false accusation, for just racism, racist cops who just don't care about doing a real investigation. People that just want to believe lies and believe anything. It can really swallow, especially as a black man living in America now. Y'all may already notice I'm of the lighter complexion, brown skin, whatever you want to say, but it doesn't matter. They treat us all the same. They will look at you and they will see a number, and you black, you're going over here, and they're just going to put you right there. Especially when it comes to prison, racism is hiked up to the top of the top level, and to be able to get out of a system like that, you're lucky, because they literally. And they do not, they when they clamp down on you, they do not want to let go. Bless you. They do not want to let go. And, going through that traumatizing moment and bouncing back like I did, it's very, very, very small. And of course, I grew up in a great home. I have a great support system, family. It's not like I'm just some magnificent guru who figured out the code or something. Like, no, nigga, like, family is important, structure is important. Even, I don't care whatever relationship you want to be in or whatever, make sure you have structure, make sure you have family, make sure you have morals, make sure you have people look out for each other. Don't just leave each other and just, oh damn, Tyrone fucked up, whatever. Nah, go check on Tyrone. He's fucked up. Look, what's going on, bro? What can we do to make the situation? What do we need to do? Like, come on now. Damn, Keisha's in a bind right now. Damn, shit's going on. Well, okay, nah, go check on Keisha. Call her, visit her. Stop with this dumb shit, y'all. None of that other shit gets you anywhere. All this clout chasing shit, they don't get you nowhere. But looking stupid and either locked up, dead, or online doing trends, and you doing all the TikTok dances. You like a little 5-year-old again. Like, come on, man, break out the matrix for real. My bad. Go ahead. Next question.
All right. So I'm gonna pull out the second game here.
Okay.
It's called Proceed with Caution.
Okay.
All right. It's gonna get a little bit more deeper.
Oh, we about to get
all right.
No Diddy, so none of that Diddy shit.
All right. if you was a step parent, in what regard do you discipline your spouse's children?
Well, first thing I'm gonna always do before I discipline is tell her what the motherfucker did first.
The motherfucker.
That's gonna be his name. Let me tell you what this motherfucker did. I'm about to whoop his ass, and she gonna agree with what I say. So that's the first thing I'm gonna do. Is I'm gonna make sure I let her know, hey, this is what your son is doing, and if he does it again, I'm not gonna ask you. I'm not gonna call you. It's just gonna be the belt. That's what it's gonna be.
Okay.
So if you don't like that, then hey, we can part ways. But I'm not a abusive person. I didn't even want to fight my brothers growing up. I had to fight my brothers. I had to fight in school. I had to do things. I didn't want to. No fight I ever got into that I brought on to myself. Like, or I just had to go and whoop this nigga's ass. Like, none of that's ever been a part of me. I didn't grow up in an abusive home. I don't have none of those traits. So if you irritate me, it's because you wanted to. I'm that you want to. If you know me, you know who I am, and Justin knows me here. Like, I am strictly just nonchalant. I am not in your business. I'm not worried about you. And I still care about you. It's not like I just say, oh, screw you. No, I'm still doing things to make sure you good. I'm still checking on you. Hey, you all right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I grew up in a household where we had to live around each other and had to figure out a way to just be around each other and not be in each other's private space all the time. So, if you do something, if we say, let's say I get home early and she's at work or something, kid get home from school and he throw his book bag at the door hard as hell, loud as hell, boom. And then throws all his crowns out the bag and just runs to his room to play the game. Crowns laying on the floor, Lego, everything on the floor. He just said, screw homework, papers on the floor, and he can't. And I'm like, yo, what are you doing? Pick this shit up. Like, no, you're not about to just run over here and play a game because your mom, no, you're going to pick this stuff up and you're going to get ready to do your homework. Like, I'm going to make sure that shit is happening. So I'm always on that. I'm not on the. It's like a routine, I guess. I have to, if it's something like, even where I'm living, if it has to be a certain way. It can't. My TV has to be a certain height up on the room. So because I'm 6 feet plus, so it's like
you're very particular about things.
I have to make sure things are
type of organization.
Exactly, and then things get dirty. I got bad allergies. My nose gets stuffy, and I know you got to keep the sheets clean. You got to keep the clothes washed. I got to hear the dishwasher going. So, like, it's like a pet peeve of mine. Like, I don't like things that are too out of place. Now, can things get a little messy? Yeah, of course, but that we gotta keep it tidy as possible.
All right. So, next question. Disagreements are inevitable. How do you typically express your anger or frustration?
I just say it. I don't do anything behind it. I don't hold anything back. I don't like that vindictive behavior. I don't like holding grudges. I don't like I'm gonna get you back, or I'm gonna do this behind your back, or that behavior is it comes from a demon spirit, but we'll talk about that later. But that whole behavior is just not inducive. It's just what's the point?
Okay.
It's I'm gonna just voice it. I'm gonna just let you know, hey, look, you know, what you said, that was fucked up. Like, I don't like that. Or what you did, I don't like that. Why are you doing that? You need to let me know this. Yeah. You need to call me for this. I'm gonna tell you straight up. And if you keep doing it, I'm gonna tell you straight up, look, I'm getting ready to just walk out the door. Like, I'm not gonna just be gone. So now I've had issues because a lot of my places are mine, so I can't just walk out the door. So I had to literally kick you out. So I have to pack your shit and put it out. Because if you're not gonna listen,
you kick chicks out.
Oh yeah, kick.
I mean,
kick them out the door like, damn, nigga, what you mean?
Left them out in the cold?
That's the code, bro. If you gotta get the fuck on. I'm sorry. Yo shit, you gotta go. If you can't get it, I'll get it. I mean, what? You want me to just wait till you figure out what you're gonna do? No.
Yeah.
You gotta get on. Call somebody. Call one. You got all these people that you hitting up. You got all these people that you hanging out with and chilling with. You can't stay in none of their cribs. You be gone all night. You don't come back for 2-3 nights. And I tell you to at least tell me where you at or what you doing. You can't live with them. That ain't what you're doing.
So how you typically meet women? Do they approach you or you approach them?
Both. I do both. My longest relationships are women that I've kind of like, you know, like that meme where you like something drops on the ground and two people pick it up and they look in their eye and it's like love at first sight type shit. It's kind of those are my longest relationships. Like I'd randomly meet this person out of nowhere and she's into me, I'm into her, we click, boom, boom. The relationships that I pursue and the girls who pursue me, they're always off balance. It's always an off balance somehow, some way. And, you know, typically, you know, I meet those women like, you know, at the gym. I meet those women at the convention. You know, when I do my my meets for like, let's say I'm meeting a client who's trying to get a health plan. She may have a daughter or a granddaughter, you know what I'm saying?
So your clients be hooking you up?
Clients.
Okay.
Yeah, sometimes. So it's like,
sure the client. So
that never works.
None of your clients try to hook themselves up.
Oh, let's see. I speak to. I said Medicare. I said 65 and older. Okay.
What that means? So would you date a sugar mama?
Oh snap! I have. She wasn't 60, but she was in her late 40s while I was in my 20s.
You was paying. You was piping it down.
Yeah, man. Shit, I had the new PS4 when it came out. I had all the games. Like I was, bruh.
You like a teenager's son.
I was like a son with a damn, with that dang foot.
Wait. You was beating it down. Was you playing? You had keys to her crib too?
Yep, and her car.
Where's she at now?
She drove a BMW. She's still living there. She's just.
You still in contact with her?
Not really. I grew out of that. She was crazy too because she was divorced and her husband. See, it was kind of dirty how her husband did her. Her husband was
her husband like probably 30. Kicked her out like how you did.
Nah, her husband wanted her back. She left her husband, so she left because she got married when she was 18, and he was like near his 30s.
Okay.
So, you know, she had kids and did all that, and she never really got to grow into her womanhood, you know.
I mean, That's her story.
That's her story. Yeah, I ain't got to tell her story. But yeah, so it's like I was like the young version that she missed out on. The young husband that she missed out on. You could do stuff, have fun, da da da. She had the bread. It was all good. She didn't care. But it was like, I mean, it was a crazy time. But yeah, I wouldn't do that again. Nah, I wouldn't do that again.
All right. If you could have a meaningful conversation with someone from your past, who would it be and what would you discuss?
Damn. A meaningful conversation with someone from my past? It doesn't have to be a girlfriend or
meaningful conversation.
Anybody. That's a personal question. I guess I would. I mean, there's nobody I'm really like. I don't know. Nobody really. Meaningful conversation from my past. Maybe my uncle that passed away. I would love to speak to him again. Definitely. You know, all any of my past family members that passed. You know, my friend Tavarius Pope that passed recently. Definitely would love to have a conversation with him again. And you know, that's all I can really think about is people that's passed away. No one that's living that I'm like, oh, I need to have a conversation with you, or I don't really have any baggage like that.
No?
Nope.
All right. Cool. So you come into a situation with no baggage. Great. All right. So if somebody want to slide in your DMs, what's the proper way for them to slide in your DMs?
Oh man!
Because the way they're gonna get in contact with you, if they like you, they see this video, they're like, "Oh, he looks good, he looks cool," you know?
Yeah, I mean, usually when a female hits me in my DMs, you know, she's a friend of someone that I know, so. So it's like we hit it off. We've already hit it off probably in conversation in person. I'm a hands-on type of guy, so you know you kind of got to see me when you see me. It's not going to be a situation where because I don't even respond to a lot of them. I'll be honest. I'll see your DM, I'll see it, but I probably won't even respond to it till like 2 or 3 days later. I'm just be honest. I'll see it, but you know, if I have time.
So hey, how you doing? Would suffice.
Yeah, just a simple hello do fine. Perfect.
All right.
Like, just be casual. Don't you just don't let me stay back in my hot spot.
All right, so it's the last question out of the proceed with caution deck. All right. So prenuptial agreements or prenups are legal contracts outlining financial arrangements in case of divorce. It's not the most romantic topic, but is it wise for a person like yourself to get a prenup, and what would you put in it?
I mean, it just depends on when I get married, really. What part of life I'm in. I definitely can sign a prenup, but if she has assets she wants to protect, I have assets I want to protect, that would be the only way. If we both have assets we want to protect. So that's the only way it makes sense. If I just have assets I want to protect and she has nothing, then, you know, if I care for her, if I love her, I'm not going to be worried about that. Why would I care about what you...
Have you ever been in love?
Yeah, of course.
So the person you've been in love with, you kicked her out?
Yep. Yep. I said, you got to go. I love you, but you got to go.
So
you can't. Okay. If you sabotaging what's going on and you're not aiding to what I'm doing and what I got been planned, then why would you want to stay?
So you ever heard of those situations where somebody get married and then the woman switch ups after they get married?
I've heard of that situation. I don't know why you would do that.
So, because you're saying that if you really love her and you have all the assets, you probably don't care for signing a prenup or whatever.
Yeah.
If she switched up, would you try to get her to sign a post-nup?
What's a post-nup? I've never heard of that.
A post-nup is pretty much a prenup after you get married.
Okay, yeah, that's a possibility. If she switches up and she's not deserving, she just changes completely how she feels about me after I just marry her. That's crazy shit. But you know, they definitely would have to get a divorce. But
so we definitely have to get a divorce.
I mean, if he's going to switch up like that. So
is marriage your goal?
I mean, it's not a goal, but it's definitely doable.
Is it a reality in your life?
No, it's not reality because I'm not married. No.
I mean, would it be like?
It's doable. It's potential. It can happen, but it's not about getting married. It's about finding a person that you want to live the rest of your life with.
All right. So if you find a person that you want to live the rest of your life with, would you be like, yo, we want to get married? Is that like a thing? A high possibility?
If we want to live together and we want to make, and if we're on the same beat with, like I said, hustling and growing, then you got to get married. That saves you so much money. Okay. Saves you so much. It does so much for you. Why would you not get married?
Okay.
If you found that person.
All right.
But if you haven't found that person, don't get married. And that's what most people do. They just find anybody and say, hey, let's get married. I found you. You stayed here long enough and you gave me some good pussy, or you did this, you did that. Mm-hmm. But you never really showed any genuine care for me. You just did things that you were already doing when you were single.
Yeah.
That's not... No, like the women I date write letters to me, write love letters to me. So it's like, I see you write love letters to me. If I got that treatment for her, and I go to the next relationship, she don't do that. I'm like, I don't want this. You're not my lifelong partner. Not saying that's a requirement, but I'm just giving an example. Like, you gotta know what you like.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna move along to the last game. Then we're gonna wrap it up. It's the red flag indicator. You get this at shopBLERDY.com.
BLERDY. Oh, y'all see, I got the Still Collective collection going on behind me. It plays all your favorite highlights, NBA, NFL. It's on Twitch. It streams live, and you got the BLERDY app. You got the collection app. We gonna come at you with some nice fun stuff.
Nice
fire stuff. Go ahead.
All right. On a date night.
Oh, shout out to Be Great MJ, one of my players. I just now seen him on here. Shout out to him, man. He's doing his thing.
All right. So on a date night, should the financial responsibility extend to covering the cost of hiring a babysitter for your potential date? Or you expect for each person to cover their own expenses.
Each person covers your own expenses if you're just starting out dating.
Okay.
That's
so
simple.
Don't come at me.
Yeah.
That's simple. It's your kids, your problem.
Cover your own expenses. I'm not asking you to contact my boss to get me get off early so I can take you to dinner.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to call a babysitter to go and pick your kid up. That's your responsibility. The other one is my responsibility. Why are we even discussing that?
Mm-hmm.
If you can't get somebody to take care of your son,
mm-hmm.
then you're already struggling. Let's put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
If it's that difficult to find, sometimes it don't cost that much. $50 for like 2 hours, $100. It don't cost that much. Give a relative, $100. Tell them give them a Happy Meal or something. I don't care. Find a way. That's your kid. And if you single and if you looking for someone and you interested in somebody, that's what you do. That's what you sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
So we all got to make those sacrifices.
All right. In the context of a relationship, does the number of past sexual partners a person has had hold any significance?
Yes and no.
Why yes and no?
Because for me, it's yes and no because I need you to know a few things. Like I can't have no beginner level type shit. Like I need you to be kind of experienced on that. That's just Then no, because it can't be like an extraordinary amount. Like you done fucked 100 dudes. Like no, it can't be that crazy. But it's just you gotta understand that if we're gonna be together, you're gonna have to treat me like I'm the best out of anybody you dealt with. If you have like, I mean, I know I've dated chicks who had like 20 bodies, 30 bodies, and that was a bit much. I dated chicks who only had like 5 to 10 bodies, and like they were more cool. They were less crazy. I would say that they were
more bodies you have,
the more bodies you get, the crazier the bitch is. I'll just play it. That's a joke, y'all. That's crazy. That's a joke. My bad. But no, definitely don't want too many. I would say between 5 and 15. Anywhere in between that, and you ain't got no STDs, I'm good. And you ain't out here hoeing, you ain't out here just busting it open, I'm good.
All right. So, would you have sex during women's menstrual cycle?
No, you're not supposed to do that.
Not supposed to do that. Sure, you don't want red lights?
I've done it before, but you're not supposed to. I don't like it.
Thanks, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't even feel the same. It's like blood thick. That I don't like that shit. That blood is too thick. I like the thin. I like the watery, gushy shit. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, okay, all right.
Like she's like. I mean, you can if she's like egging it on and like she's like just whatever. She's down for it. Then there's certain precautionary things you can do. You definitely want to be clean. I don't want to be like I like being able to see that thing wide open. Like I don't want to be looking at a freaking puddle of red blood. Like that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like something got to be wrong with you if you want to see that while you beating it down.
All right. So reflection on your past experiences. What is the most significant fabrication or untruth you've shared with someone to achieve a romantic or intimate goal? So basically, what was the lie you said just to get the girl?
What was the lie I said just to get the girl?
Yeah.
I mean, my life's been amazing. I ain't ever had to lie. I do videography like during my 20s. That's where I did. I was in Atlanta from 2014 to 2021. Around 2020. No, it was like right before it was right when the pandemic happened. Like the day after the pandemic, we got shut down. So it was like beginning of 2020. Mm-hmm. But and then before that, I was in college. So it was like I wasn't.
You didn't need to lie.
I didn't need to lie to none of them bitches. I just needed to damn get in the draw. They was ready to go. In college, you ain't have to say nothing. You just had to be around. And it wasn't I've never had to do any of that. I've never had to put on a mask and let me spit some game and get her like, in this. Like, no, she was going because she knew who I was and she knows what I do. Mm-hmm. Or, we was young and we was just stupid anyway. So we were just trying to fuck anyway. So that was that's pretty much been what happened regarding that. So, and I never really had to lie about anything. I don't do good lying. I'm not a good liar. I'm okay at like omitting things. Like I can just say, okay, I'm not going to talk about that right now. If I start talking, it's going to come out. So it's like I'm just not going to say anything. But
all right, so somebody on Facebook asked, "Are you willing to remove your shades?"
Move my shades?
Yeah, they want to see your shades. They want to see your shades without your shades.
Oh, okay. No, I was doing that because I'm smoking, so my eyes are droopy, so that's why I got the shades on. But there you go, you saw it. The shades going back on.
So. Couple more questions. Would you choose love over your career, or would you choose your career over love?
That's not possible to do.
That's not possible.
Mm-mm.
No, that's not possible.
Those two things operate simultaneously.
All right, so
I'm doing my career because I love you.
Well, hold on. Where you reside at now? North Carolina, right?
Mm-hmm. Charlotte.
All right. So you get an opportunity in LA, paying good money. Wifey, like, yo, I don't want to. You're gonna be gone too long.
She coming with me.
So you gonna tell her to quit her job? Quit her
quit your job. You're gonna make more money in LA. What you mean?
Yeah, but the cost of living is much higher in LA.
But you make way more money in LA, and I'm making way more money.
What if she got kids here, and she don't want to, relocate, change schools, and all that, and y'all not even married?
Oh, if we're not married, so this situation. Then, if we're not married, what are we talking about then?
Oh, so you just out and y'all just breaking up?
No, we're not breaking up. I'm going and I'm handling business, and I'll be back. I take flights now. I'll get on a plane every weekend.
Okay.
If I'm making money, I'll get on that plane. Come see you. So I ain't gonna be gone for long. And we're working. So yeah, we're moving. Yeah, if she doesn't want her son to move with her to where I'm making more money, he's going to be in a better education system. Mm-hmm. He's going to have better friends. Like, he ain't going to remember these friends. Some of them he'll come back and see. Like, no, it's about growth. It's about elevation. Like, she's already going to be on that same page with me. If I'm secure the bag and we going to Japan, you're going to have to be willing to go. You're gonna be willing to go. Your son's gonna be willing to get picked up and go. That's the money that's going to increase our wealth. That's what's going to bring us and elevate us to the next level. You want to stay stagnant and hold yourself down and hold yourself back, then we're no longer on the same level. We're no longer on the same page. So I would just go. You know, you're not in love with me.
Okay.
I'm in love with you because I'm offering you to go with me. I'm showing you my love, and that's why I said it's not possible to choose that, because I want if my career is taking me here, I want that person I love with me there. I have to have that for my work-life balance. That's all that makes sense with that. But we had a question.
So if it's not possible for her to go,
I don't understand why it would not be possible for her to go. Now, if she got things she got to do, in that, you know, there she can, you know, we can arrange. Like I said, I'll fly in this weekend and I'll stay, and I'll come and I'll fly back that and do that like that, because I got people that work for, you know, like Delta and Southwest, and then it's the connection level that you're getting traveling abroad and doing that.
Okay.
It far benefits any situation. Like if we're on the cusp of like buying a home or doing something really important, then yeah, that's going to have to halt.
Yeah.
Like if we're in the middle of doing something like very life changing, like an investment or doing something, yeah, that's going to have to halt. But I don't see why, you know, I don't see why that couldn't happen where she couldn't go too.
All right. So, what's a red flag you will ignore if the person like really look good?
I mean, I'll ignore a red flag that's minor to what's going on only. Like if it's a red flag that it's like, okay, you're really not going to understand. Like you're really not going to see it. And I gotta just break it off or whatever I gotta do. You know, that it depends. It depends on what it is. It's hard to think of one that I would just let go. Like, you can't be dirty. That's a red flag. You can't. Those are my extremes. Like, these are red flags that I can't let go. Is dirtiness, being stupid. Like,
but but the question is, what's a red flag that you would ignore?
A red flag that I would ignore would be maybe if she got, I don't know, maybe if she has like a certain preference on like clothes or something or places of stores that she shops at. Like if she has a certain
her style is not
where
what you're not really into.
Yeah, like even if it's expensive, because that does show a red flag. Oh, you like all these expensive shit. Mm-hmm. Why? But if we can afford it, then why not?
All right.
But yeah, that's probably it, and that's even to a certain level or extent. Like red flags are called red flags for a reason. I don't do any ignoring on red flags. You don't get that with me. Now, certain things that bother other people don't bother me. So it's like I don't mind, you know, you having like a man best friend or anything like that. I don't mind you having a male friend. Or now if you have too many male friends, that's a problem. But a lot of the women that I know have many male friends, they also have a lot of brothers. They have more brothers than they do male friends. So they're just used to a man's, you know, reasoning, logic, which I prefer. I prefer a woman who prefers a man's logic, because that's what you should prefer if you're a woman too. You should prefer a man's logic, because that's who you want raising your sons and your kids.
Mm-hmm. All right, because we almost been on this live for an hour, and Instagram usually cuts off in an hour. So final thoughts, final advice you want to give to that potential someone.
For me?
To your potential, from you. Your potential someone.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't know who's going to see this, but basically, if you watch this, you saw how, the questions went, and I could talk for days about a lot of these things, these topics. You gotta be ready to understand that I've experienced a lot, and I know things. I know a lot of things, and I'm not against you. I'm not going to guide you in the wrong direction. I'm going to provide as much stability as I can, from what I say to what I do, all of that, the entire environment. And if you can't understand that my process works, and you want to go do other things and do whatever else your process is, you're putting it on, you're allowing our relationship to break apart. Because if you got with the picture of what I'm doing, I promise you'll get to where you want to go 10 times faster. I promise you. The way I was able to be in the situation I was in, get out of that, secure employment, secure business, start companies, start trust, start everything that I started over the past 8 years. And I want to be able to, continue in that growth. So you're going to see me every day learn something. Me every day try to do something different. Now, I like to have fun too. I'm not just all seriousness, and I definitely go out, have a good time, drink occasionally, but a lot of the time we can play when we get older. Like we can go have as much fun as we want. When we're young, you're supposed to be using that youth for increasing your income, increasing your money. You don't want to be 50 years old, you don't got nothing saved, you spent it all. So that you understand that this is the real deal. Like I said, my parents been together for years. My brother's calling me right now, so let me do that. I'm very family oriented. We stick together. We're tight. Me and my family. I got friends that I'm close with. I got female friends that I'm close with. You know what I'm saying? I do like females company. You're going to have to be okay with being friends with some of the female friends I'm friends with. You're going to have to be okay with liking other females. And maybe if you do go the other way sometimes, and you got to be open to me. You got to be very open at what you want to do. So it's like, talk to me and, just ask. I ain't going to bite.
You're going to figure it out.
To.
All right. Well.
Oh, yeah. You got to be making some money. You can't be just broke. Can't be just broke. I don't require a salary. I don't require amount of money, but you got to be making something. Don't be coming here and just thinking you're going to hold your hand out and I'm going to just, no. I can ignore. I do when I ignore you, when I don't speak to you again, when I don't message you, when I block you, it's for good. It's for good. When I go on my way, it's for good. Don't know the next bus coming. That's what they say, right?
Somebody said open to women while dating you.
I've had girls who, are interested in other chicks while, we dated, and, that's what they like. They like that. If she likes that, You know, I like women too.
She likes it. I love it.
I love it. Now, no, I don't allow for any other dudes to step in the picture. No, hell no. But definitely, if she's curious on that other spectrum, then you know, we still got to evaluate who you're dealing with, because you can't be mess with no young MAs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I won't see none of that. But because I got stories for days when it comes to that. Like, that's crazy. But
so it's a repeat question, but they said, I also said, "What's up with the shades?" He took the shades off. He's smoking.
Yeah,
take the shades off one more time.
They want to see the shades.
Look, and my friend and Miss Evans said, "You're a red flag."
Yay. Hey, you saving me all the time, baby. Thank you. Appreciate it.
What if you're not invited to her hookups with other women?
What if I'm not invited to her hookups with other women? That's not possible.
Yes.
That's never possible.
Yeah, I take both.
That's never possible at all.
Okay.
Because she's with me all the time. You're with me all the time. You're never with her. Y'all don't go out together. You're with me. She come over here. You know what I'm saying? We can go over her place. Or we can all go get a investment property over here, which I've done before. So, or get an Airbnb and run it, make some money together. It works out. But you gotta know what you're doing. A lot of y'all don't know what y'all doing. A lot of y'all are just amateurs at the shit. And you think you can get on here and talk about relationships and you ain't been through nothing. Or when what you've been through, you failed at. I've succeeded at it in all sides. So I'm not fazed by it. I am a red flag to you. I'm success. You're afraid of it, so I am a red flag.
Any other questions from the comments?
Any other questions? I'm taking them all. Yeah, women run from me because they see how serious I get. When I get serious, you gotta step up the A game.
So you're open to threesomes?
I think I see hustling for him. How is it a threesome without me involved? Doesn't even make any sense. It's not a what? Some people just don't even know what they be saying. They just be. It's like that saying, "It ain't tricking if you got it." It's only tricking because you got it. You can't trick without it. People just be saying it. They hear stuff, they regurgitate it, and they think it makes sense. No, you sound stupid. Are we done here? Or we got some more?
Yeah.
Man, check out the Still Collective. We got your favorite highlights. Ladies, get a gift for your man for Christmas. You can actually get these sent to your home, and we put them on your wall just like this, and they play in a loop. So
it sounds like you're the one.
I can't see the comments because I got.
It sounds like you're the one saying anything. Okay.
She's just talking now, so I don't even. I'm the one up here. If you want to get up here, schedule yourself a appointment with Just here. Is it King Just? Schedule your appointment. Get yourself on the Blurdy Dating Show so you can talk. How about that? But this is my time. Tell them don't play with me.
All right. Last final seconds. Any other questions? Or any advice? The comment section you want to give Garrzann. Remember, pick up these at shopblerdy.com.
Yes, pick up the game
pick up
show.
The card game.
Thank you all for your questions. Thank you. Yeah, I'm blessed to have lived the life that I lived and not have those issues. Now, of course, the relationships I've been in didn't end too well because I did end up leaving. But I did what I had to do because I can't accept mediocrity, and I don't want to, I don't want to be. It turns out I'm in competition with you. I don't want to be in competition with my woman. That's not at all what I'm trying to do. So, I'm blessed to know what a structural relationship looks like and how it works. My parents have been married for 40 plus years. My aunts and uncles been married for 50 plus years. My grandmother, she was married for 50 years before her husband died, and she's still not married. She hasn't sought another man to be with. So I'm in a family that's like this, y'all. And I've seen it all. I don't have grandmothers that's 40. No, my grandmother's 90, 100 years old. So a lot of y'all are in dysfunctional families and don't know it and think that you can go around preaching what were taught from those families when they're actually incorrect. They're not correct. Go to the people that are from structured families that have generational wealth. Listen to them. Don't listen to these people that weren't taught right, weren't raised right. And not to say you weren't, there are some that had single parents and had, dysfunctional families and turned out to be good people. But you still have that dysfunction inside of you that you were raised with that comes out sometimes. So you got to understand that as well. And I have friends, I have players on my teams that are in these situations, and I talk to them all the time. Like, don't let it consume you. And you're going to see it every day. You see your parents shouting at each other every day. You see your mom crying every day because the man she was dating just up and left and doesn't want to be with her, blah, 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 blah. You've seen, and it's crazy nowadays. These kids is doing some wild shit in these dysfunctional families. It is going bonkers out here. But I'm just, like I said, blessed to be able to have the childhood I have, still understand the struggle, still understand the work ethic that needs to be put in, and then seeing relationships actually work, love actually work out between two people that's been together for 40, 50 years. And no, it's not always rainbows and butterflies. No, it ain't always, I did the perfect thing. I'm the perfect person. A lot of them been through some stuff, and there's been other situations that's been happening. But it's not about what you did. It's about how we work together to amend it. That's what it's about. A lot of people be mad. Oh, he cheated on me, or she cheated, or she did this, he did this. What are you doing to work on that? How are you working past that? As two people who love each other, are you, or are you just going back and forth with each other, and just putting yourself through turmoil and trauma and all this other bullshit that you don't need to go through? It's your decision. But go ahead and check out my show. I definitely talk about relationships, but I also talk about other things: sports, politics, music, movies, anything. It's Club Built Mogul. I got to do my little drop. Definitely go to Club Built Mogul. Follow us. Go ahead and subscribe. We got a lot coming. We got music. We got content for days. As you can see, I'm definitely riding here with King Just at the BLERDY dating show. And hey, y'all want to get up here and speak your piece? I'll be in the audience just like you on the keyboard, asking you the questions. Like, for real, we definitely having fun here with this. So, but yeah, man, I appreciate you having me, dog. This has been fun.
I appreciate
had a good
you
time.
coming up here. Yep.
Yeah.
And you was nervous at first. There was nothing to be nervous about, right?
I mean, I was just trying to get everything set up so quick because I move so fast. But yeah, the jitters definitely been gone. Once I start hitting the blunt, I was good. But yeah, man, definitely. When you gonna do this again, man? When we gonna
next week?
Next week? Okay.
Well, I do the weekly show every week. But yeah, we'll check in with you in a few months to see what your dating progress, to see if anybody.
Hey, I might be on a spaceship in a few months. You never know. I mean, I don't know about me. Might be gone.
So, and we'll figure it out.
All right. No, definitely, man. Hey, and appreciate everyone. That law girl, I think. Who else was talking?
Boundaries coach.
Yeah, appreciate y'all for your questions. Definitely had a good time. One of my players came in here. Be great, MJ. He's a basketball player. He's the next pro that's coming along. So, and I got other players just like him. So, you know, we got a whole lot coming for y'all. Don't worry. We gonna come out. The Diddy phase is over. The Drake phase is over. We getting the lames out, and the real one stepping up. You already know. King Just, Garrzann, baby.
All right. Yeah. Good night. Take it easy.
Good night, y'all. Damn, it's 11 o'clock.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person